After living with Pixel Tab for a few weeks, I have some positives and some negatives. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to give you a 1 month and some change review of the Pixel that I've had for a few weeks. I was able to take it on vacation and see how it performed outside of the home. Give you a little brief spec breakdown if you haven't seen all the other videos out there. It's 11-inch tab. It comes with a charging dock as part of the package. That gives it a little bit of more rich sound and a little bit more volume, more bass when it's connected. It's 0.3 inches thick and it weighs 7.39 ounces. It has about 12 hours of video streaming, which will vary depending on a few factors: Wi-Fi, download, just a bunch of things. So take that with a grain of salt. I have not had 12 hours worth of streaming in one session, so I couldn't answer that question. But for the most part, with normal usage, I've been able to get days of usage when I'm playing games, streaming video, checking email. I've been getting days, 2 or 3 days, without having to think about the charge. But again, I've been around the house, and when I was away, I was charging every night. But around the house, I've been able to leave it off and still was comfortable with just the amount of battery was there. It starts around $4.99 for 128 gigs and $5.99 for 256 gigs. And that is at the time of recording. I am expecting that to be on sale around Thanksgiving and Christmas time. So I'm not sure if you want to hold out or not, but it's pretty good deal right now when you get that dock as well as the tablet. It comes in 3 colors: porcelain, rose, and hazel. I got the hazel, I think that's what it is, the black. I don't know what the back color is. I forgot what the back color is. Can I see that? Nope, I can't. The back color, I think it's just black. And it has a Tensor G2 Titan M2 processor, the newest one at the time of recording for Google, and front and rear 8 megapixel cameras, 1080p at 330 FPS video recording and calling. So pretty good cameras. I'm not taking award-winning photographs with these things. So the one thing I really do like about this is the power button here. The power button is actually, I don't know if it'll zoom in on that. The power button is a fingerprint sensor, which is really cool, and it's really fast. I just touch on it, and let's see if I can just touch on it, and it unlocks. I mean, that was like a second, and it just unlocks. Let's do it again. Like, I'll show you over here. Power it off, power it on, like off, on. I mean, literally really fast. I think that's faster than my fingerprint reader on my phone. It just amazing to see that in such a small area. Has 4 built-in speakers and 3 microphones. Can double as a Chromecast display, and 5 years of Pixel updates, so you're never left in the dark. At the time that I purchased the tablet, there were 2 accessories, 2 cases for it. It was the Google branded case that was a really nice soft touch feel with a chrome background. I mean, chrome stand, metal, I don't know if it's chrome, but metal stand. That was $79. And there was the one that I have right here is the spec standy shell case for $49. I actually got this from Best Buy. They had it in stock on day one, I believe, day one. They may have, I did not see the Google one there, but they had this standy shell case in stock for $49. Same one that you can buy off their website, off of Google website and Best Buy website. It has this little locking function for the stand. So you can push the little lock, it's for the stand, and it locks into place. It also has, you unlock it, and it has a little cutout for the 4-pin connector right there, so you can use the case on the tablet and put it back on the stand. So that's exactly how I have it most of the time. I am concerned that there's not a lot of lip here. If I were to drop this on the ground face down, I'm not sure about the corners. I don't think I would worry about the corners that much, but again, I'm not trying to drop this thing from any serious height. I haven't dropped it at all. You know, I've thrown it on the bed, but the bed's just soft, like a pillow, whatever. It's never been on the ground. It's never been dropped on the ground. So it's been tossed around in my bag though. No scratches, no anything like that. So I'm pretty impressed with this case. And I mean, it shows major fingerprints. You can see that, major fingerprints. But that's the back of the case. Again, you're not gonna, unless you're in the airport, someone's gonna look at the back of your case. Oh, what's that? No one cares. The front, awesome. You know, did take this on vacation with me to see how this performed as a laptop replacement. It did very well. Very impressed. I was able to check email, get tickets, Google Map, plan out my day, plan out our trip throughout the days. It was just easy to go on a bigger screen and find out, you know, look at these things and do dual. Like I was watching videos, I was checking email, I was writing little notes. It was really easy to use. One thing I was not able to do was I was trying to edit a video on this online editor, and it was getting very finicky. It was being very finicky. So I wouldn't suggest that you use programs that aren't specifically made for touch. But again, it did 90% of the things. I would say like 98% of the things that I wanted it to do. Throughout the time I've been using it, I've also used it as a note-taking tablet with varying success. It supports stylus. This stylus is just a regular old stylus. It's supposed to be like an Apple Pencil or whatever. I had two versions of this one. This is the dumb version of the pencil, and I had the smart version, which is supposed to be sensor. It's supposed to have a pressure sensitivity on it. I could not get that to work on this tablet. I also have a Wacom Bamboo stylus that is pressure sensitive. I could not get this to pair with my tablet, which is pretty sad. I'm not sure if it was my fault or if it was paired with my computer at the same time. I just couldn't get it to show up. I may need to go through some forums or something like that to see what's going on with that, but I did not get it to work, which I'm pretty bummed about because I do want to use this as a note-taking app or tablet. And if you guys have the note-taking apps out there or any suggestions for me, please let me know, because I've been using Nebo, and I think there's one called Paper something that I use. I'll probably drop that in the comment in the description. The three that I used one for like 30 minutes and I got rid of that one. But the Nebo, Nebo, I think that's what it's called, is one that I've used the most because it is Windows and Android compatible and it syncs between the three. I think you use it on Apple as well. So it syncs between each of those programs through your Google account. So that's why I use that one. And I like the handwriting in it, and it transforms it to print if you just with a touch of the button. So if you guys have any ideas or any better ones out there, please let me know, because I will be willing to try them, as well as just getting used to writing with this stylus on the tablet. It's kind of finicky, because you're writing on glass. It doesn't give you that rough feel like maybe Amazon Scribe would, or a what's the other one? There's another one. I forgot the name of it right now. I'm recording. I can't remember the name of it, but I do want to try a few more stylus to see how that reacts to it, because I do want to use this tablet as a notepad replacement. Just to show you, like, this is one of the notebooks that I have, and look at that. I will put it right next to each other. So it's not that big. That's much bigger than what I currently am using as a tab, as a note-taking tablet. So let's go back on like that. So it can really just, be thrown in my bag and off to the races. One thing I'm hoping for as time goes by is the manufacturers are getting more and more cases out there, because, like I said, there's only 2 that I had availability for, and I just want to see more variety out there, just to see if there's some that cover the actual glass, and just be a little bit more safe in a bag or something like that. Another issue I had was, it only happened one time. Please let me know if this happened to you as well, but it would only charge to 90%. I had it on the stand multiple days. It only went to 90%. It says charging. It only went to 90%. I took it off, plugged it in to the USB-C, 90%. Took it off, put it back on the stand, 90%. It happened for like 3 days straight. I had to eventually turn the whole thing off, and then I put it on the stand without turning it back on to see if that would refresh it or reset it. And it did. It went back to 100%. And I have not seen that issue before or again. Excuse me. So everything seems fine right now. It's been a few weeks since I had that issue, and it hasn't shown up again. So I'm thinking that it was just a one-off thing. But please let me know if you experienced that. It may be a bug. Every now and again, it'll stop charging up or something like that. But let me know. That's my review. It's a pretty good tablet, and I think I'm pretty happy with this purchase. I'm going to continue to use it as a note-taking replacement. Also consider using it as a replacement to travel with if I'm going on like a vacation and not needing to do work on a computer. And I appreciate your time, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate you. Peace.